The courtroom buzzed with quiet tension as Amina Bello stood before the judge, her wrists still marked with faint red bruises. Her head was bowed, but her eyes carried a storm of disbelief and pain. She had been arrested the night before, accused of resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. Across the room stood Officer Grant, polished and confident, his uniform pressed to perfection. He spoke with authority, his voice steady. "Your Honor." The defendant became aggressive when questioned. "I acted within protocol." Amina swallowed hard, her voice barely steady. "I only asked why I was being stopped," she said. "That's all I did." A murmur rippled through the courtroom. Something didn't sit right. Judge Harrison, known for his strict demeanor and sharp eye, leaned back in his chair, studying both of them carefully. He flipped through the case file slowly, his expression unreadable. Then he paused. "Officer Grant," he said calmly, "you were wearing a body camera, correct?" The officer hesitated for the briefest second before nodding. "Yes, Your Honor." "Good," the judge replied. "Let's review the footage." The room fell into complete silence as the video played on the large courtroom screen. At first, it showed Amina walking calmly on a quiet street. Then, Officer Grant approached her. "Stop right there," the officer's voice echoed from the speakers. Amina's voice followed, confused but calm. "Excuse me, what did I do?" What happened next made the entire courtroom gasp. Without warning, the officer grabbed her arm aggressively, twisting it behind her back. Amina cried out in pain, clearly startled and unresisting. She repeated over and over, "I didn't do anything." The footage ended with her being shoved into the police car. Silence. Heavy, suffocating silence. Judge Harrison's face hardened. He removed his glasses slowly, placing them on the bench as he looked directly at Officer Grant. "In this courtroom," he said, his voice cutting through the air like a blade, "the truth holds more power than any badge." The officer shifted uncomfortably, his confidence crumbling. The judge turned to Amina, his tone softening. "Miss Bello, all charges against you are dismissed. You are free to go." Tears streamed down her face as the weight of fear and humiliation lifted all at once. She whispered, "Thank you, Your Honor," her voice breaking with emotion. But the moment wasn't over. Judge Harrison turned back to the officer, his gaze now firm and unyielding. "As for you, Officer Grant, this court finds your conduct deeply troubling. A formal investigation will be initiated immediately." The courtroom erupted, some in shock, others in quiet applause. For Amina, it wasn't just about freedom. It was about being seen, being heard, and finally being believed. As she walked out of the courtroom, shoulders still heavy but spirit unbroken, one thing was clear. Justice had spoken. And this time, it did not whisper. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.